We ended up getting Hatchimals.net and then started ranking above Hatchimals.com. And we were making so much money, $100,000 a week, and Amazon shut us down.
Do your push-ups, and doing your push-ups means actually learn data science, and when you learn data science, then move into machine learning, because if you can master data, you're going to be a master of the future.
If you're like me and you've ever wondered how the richest SEOs in the world have made their money, then this video is for you, because I've just spent 7 days with some of the most famous SEOs in the world, and I asked them one question: what's the weirdest or craziest way that you've made money in SEO? In this video, you're going to learn directly from people like Diggity, Jason Hennessey, and James Dooley, all 7, 8, and 9-figure SEO entrepreneurs. It's going to be a ton of value, and we're going to get straight into it with James Dooley. Thanks for coming on, Dooley.
How you doing, all right?
I'm good, thank you, mate. First of all, do you mind introducing yourself and then go into the craziest way that you've made money in SEO?
Yeah, so James Dooley from the UK, do a lot of lead generation, rank and rent, affiliate, e-commerce, generally a lot of investments into digital assets. I'd probably say the craziest way of making money this year has actually been via 301 redirects. So doing quite a lot of acquiring a lot of sites that have been penalised. There's certain ways with content pruning that you can do, and literally within 7 days you can quadruple money back. So it's a fast, efficient way of making some good money.
And for those watching this that don't know, what is rank and rent? Because it was a pretty new concept for me as well.
So rank and rent is where you get a website and you obviously try to start getting it ranking. Once it gets ranking, let's say it was a plumber's website. A plumber is great at doing what they do with plumbing on site. They're not very good at marketing and sales. So we get the rankings from them and then they rent that website. That website now is generating traffic, it's generating inquiries. They can turn those inquiries into orders and make profit. They just pay us a proportion of the profits of what they're making. So it guarantees them a return on investment, where traditional marketing like SEO and PPC can be costly and they might not get the rankings in SEO and it might take a long time to get it. This is an instant way of them getting a return on investment.
I recommend definitely head over to Dooley's YouTube channel. One concept he said as well, he said to me, if you're in a profitable niche, why just rank position 1? Own the whole of page 1, which I think was obvious. But
I've had some big good business mentors over the year, and I was ranking in position number 1 for what I thought all my keywords was. Then you start to realise that obviously you can append location at the end of each one of the keywords. So if you're a best plumber, you've got best plumber Manchester, best plumber Birmingham, best plumber in London. And then there's so many other variations of keywords you can go after. But once you are ranking number 1, can you also rank in position number 2 and position number 3? And if you can get those different websites ranking 1, 2 and 3, you're kind of future-proof when an algorithm update comes along. If you try in slightly different SEO techniques, if one of them does end up getting into a manual action or does getting hit with some sort of algorithm update, you can still get replaced with your other websites to get in the number 1 position. So I would strongly recommend diversifying the traffic as much as possible.
Constantly testing. Thanks for jumping on, mate.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Cheers.
Thank you. Hi everyone, we've got Jamie here today. Would you mind just introducing yourself, mate?
Yeah, my name's Jamie. I do some SEO, but also a lot of SaaS, affiliate management, SEO, SaaS tools, all that stuff.
And can you tell everyone about the amazing acquisition that you made, a couple of months ago?
Yeah, we just bought Answer Socrates, the keyword research tool. Now we've built more stuff, so it does like social media, content idea generation, trends monitoring to find like breaking topics that you can use to then create content ideas around. So it's keyword clustering and stuff like that. But we bought it when it was just a keyword generator.
Most of you have probably heard of it or seen it before, and stay tuned because Jamie's going to sell it for millions, I'd imagine, within the next year. So Jamie, what is the weirdest or strangest way that you've earned money in SEO?
We used Etsy to growth hack like a 20,000 subscriber newsletter using the organic, because like the Etsy algorithm is really basic. It's like Google in like 2001, and then all you have to do is like reverse engineer the keywords, create really low ticket digital products that you can create with AI, and then if you send them a really good lead magnet after you deliver the digital product, 80% of them will then sign up for your email after, and then you can run really cheap Etsy paid ads to scale it from there, because Etsy clicks are like 7 cents a click, so you can break even on like a $2 digital product, funnel them onto the list, and then do a high ticket affiliate offer on the back end or your own product there, and there's just insane lead gen because no one else is like bidding on Etsy, but you need the organic knowledge to be able to reverse engineer what products to create to then build that on the back end.
Easy as that, guys, to get rich in 2025. Do you mind sharing how much money you made from that?
From Etsy, it was doing like $6,000 a month, but then like the back end stuff, when you have your own courses for high ticket, like on the info product stuff, that can be a lot more profitable.
Cheers, Jamie. Thanks, mate. So we've got Mads with us. Mads, would you mind introducing yourself and then talking through the craziest way you've made money in SEO?
My name is Matt Singers, and I'm a management coach. So most of my time is not actually doing SEO, which I rarely do, and so on. But I really help people grow and scale their business to actually hiring great people and managing them well. So one of my favorite things of how we have made some good money is when you have a content site or when you have a traffic of some kind, monetizing it better is always key because you're already paid to acquire the traffic. And one technique we found that was really good for some of the content site we owned was going out and acquiring courses, like soft products. And what we found is on Udemy, not sure if you're familiar with it, but Udemy is a platform with a ton of courses. And you can often go and find courses that haven't had many sales. So people spend a lot of time creating the courses. And what happens is that very often the courses, if it's a competitive niche, the courses that are made last often don't get a lot of traction.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So you can go and find some courses that have maybe had 2 or 3 or 5 sales. You can contact the owners and say, hey, you made $25 from courses, would you be interested in selling your course? And sometimes for $500 or $1,000, you can literally get them to sell you the rights to their course. And you can literally sell that course on your own site again and again and again and again.
Okay.
Now, we would typically keep their name on it as the host of the course, so it helped their brand building. But we've had multiple courses we have paid literally $500 to acquire. So instead of us trying to create a course and figuring out how to be an expert in some weird niche, finding a course that already exists, buying full rights for it, and then just put it in your funnel and sell it is super helpful. And that's a super easy way to get started. Because generally, if you want to build a course yourself, you have to be the expert. You have to, it takes a long time to build a course, right? So that's been a very interesting way of getting more money out of existing traffic.
And how much have you made from doing that? Can you give an example or?
Yeah, we've done quite a few examples. I mean, one of the sites we've made about 400 sales of a $50 course that we acquired for $500. But we've done quite a few of them. So not sure of the exact numbers for many of them.
It's a bit of a generalization, but some of the smartest people aren't always the best marketers. So there's these courses on Udemy where the content is fantastic, poor marketing.
And what happened for many of these people, if they've been sold the concept of, hey, build a course and you'll make some passive income, but they don't have an audience, right? Yeah. So if they don't have an audience, they often don't naturally generate sales. And a place like Udemy, it's all based on how many sales are you doing and how many reviews do you have. If you don't have any, you're not likely to actually get sales from a place like Udemy.
Of course.
Unless your course is super niche and there's no other competitors.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, thanks for coming on, Mads. Cheers.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Today we've got someone very, very important in the SEO industry. Erfan, would you mind introducing yourself, please?
Sure. My name is Erfan Azimi, the guy behind the May 2024 Google leak.
So if you have learned anything new about SEO in the past 18 months, I feel like it sort of will have come from, there's a chance it will have come from the work that you've done. So you've had a really big positive impact on the industry, I would say.
I do appreciate that, and I do believe that, yes. My hope is the amount of information that has been shared, we do have a better and clearer understanding of how Google search works. So essentially helping the ecosystem to grow.
And also it called them out in a big way because there were things in there that they said wasn't true, like nav boost, which you helped discover, right?
Yeah, they lied about the algorithm. Totally.
Yeah. Would you mind just giving me an overview? I know you maybe can't go into the details, but how did you find the leak? How did that go down?
I had some internal name of essential attributes used at Google, and I combined those documents. I found it on Google's own search results.
Oh, really?
Really. But you had to know that specific essential terminology to be able to find it.
Sure.
There were some ways you could actually find those terminologies. You could be ex-Googler, or if you reviewed DOJ documents very carefully, maybe from there too. But you really needed to know their terminology and namings and essentially the algorithm names to be able to do that.
Well, I just want to say thank you for the work that you've done, and thanks for coming on as well.
My pleasure.
Cheers.
Have a great day.
We've got a legend to me Brie's going to introduce himself in a second. This is the man that got me into SEO. I went to a talk 2019 in Chiang Mai, Bali. No idea what SEO was. To be fair, after the talk, I knew a little bit of an idea, but fast forward 5 years later, I'm here. So, Brie, would you introduce yourself? And I've got a question for you as well.
Yeah, hi, my name is Brie Moreau. I run a digital marketing agency called White Light Digital Marketing, specializing in link building and machine learning and SEO and data science and all those cool things.
I've got a quick question before. What's the craziest way that you've made money in SEO? What's the weirdest way you've made money in SEO?
Funeral home.
Funeral home SEO.
Funeral home. Yeah. Optimization for funeral home. Yeah.
And if someone watching this, because you got me into SEO,
Yeah.
if someone watching this wanted to get into SEO, what would you say to them?
I would say do your push-ups, and doing your push-ups means actually learn data science, and when you learn data science, then move into machine learning, because if you can master data, you're going to be a master of the future, because the SEO is changing so fast right now, and the skill shortage in data science is so much higher. It's much harder to learn, but it's hard for everyone to learn. Anyone that's learning Chinese or calculus or linear algebra, it's going to be hard to learn Chinese no matter what, right? So just learn Chinese.
And especially with every agency just doing content or links, it's a USP as well, right?
Yeah, so the future is data science. We did a partner with Surfer SEO for a data study for them, and I can tell you right now, the stuff that we're doing with data science, it solves massive problems with incredible amounts of value, and that's what you need to do.
I just want to say thank you, Brie. One for this, but also for getting me into SEO, so thank you.
Henry, man.
Thank you. Hi everyone, we've got Matt Diggity with us today. Thanks a lot for jumping on. I'm going to ask one question. What's the most unusual way that you've made money in SEO, or funniest way?
Alright, so one year there's this kid's toy called the Hatchimal. It's like, every year for Christmas there's a special toy that all the parents have to get their hands on. So we ended up getting Hatchimals.net, and then we started ranking above Hatchimals.com. And we were making so much money, $100,000 a week, and Amazon shut us down.
Wow.
Yeah.
It seems like these exact match domain, some of the stuff that people are doing with those is crazy.
Yeah. So, but it was a fun ride, but we never got a penny of it.
No. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for jumping on.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you. We've got the man with us. If you've watched any SEO YouTube, you've probably seen this guy.
Yeah.
Do you mind introducing yourself, mate? And we can go from there.
What's up, dude? So my name's Jaume Ros. I'm on YouTube. I make YouTube videos about SEO.
We'll link it in the description.
Go subscribe to mine.
To get some subs.
And don't subscribe to this guy. No, he's killing it. So, yeah.
And what's the craziest way that you've made money in SEO?
Yeah, so mine's gonna be a little different, but basically, early on with my YouTube channel, I might have had like 400 or 500 subs. Maybe I'd made like 10 or 15 videos, and I had a client come in for like $12K a month, and they were paying me for probably around a year, but it was like the easiest money I made. And this is why I tell everyone to start a YouTube channel, because
start YouTube.
It's not about the quantity of views, it's about the quality, and really early on you can see results. And again, $12K a month, it changed my life at that point, right? So get on YouTube, make videos.
So what he's saying is, if there's anyone with 12K a month budget watching this, link in bio to a discovery call. No, this guy's an absolute legend. If you don't subscribe to him, please do. Link will be in the comments. Thank you, mate.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Doug.
We've got an amazing guest with us, Koray. Would you mind introducing yourself, please?
My name is Koray Tugberk. Sometimes they call like patent guy or Einstein of SEO, or sometimes Godfather of Topical Authority.
I've heard the best SEO in the world. Other people's words.
Thank you for that. I mean, I'm trying to stay humble.
And Koray, what is the craziest way that you've made money in SEO?
I said it also in this stage too, but not the amount. But basically, we were ranking our PBM websites with pop ads traffic, with link velocity. We were sending certain traffic from certain resources with certain intervals, while also increasing the link velocity. Thanks to that, we were able to rank for the most important casino keywords very easily. And we even created a kind of crypto exchange platform for accounting reasons to tell that the money doesn't come from some certain other places, etc. So it was, for 2018, it was the craziest moment or the year for us.
And usually when people won't say how much they made, that's because they made a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, it's casino and it was a lot. Less this time I shall not say it, but I say a lot.
Okay. Thanks for coming on. Cheers, Koray. Would you mind introducing yourself?
Sure.
First, please.
Yeah, so Jason Hennessey, I am from Los Angeles, California. I've been in the SEO game since 2001. and I've got an agency that primarily works in legal in the United States, law firms.
If you search anything in the industry, you'll probably find it, I would imagine. And would you mind telling us the craziest or weirdest way that you've made money in SEO?
Apart from building links for poker sites, things like that, that doesn't seem crazy, but for me at the time it was. Like, I do a lot of work for law firms, right? And so they pay me on a retainer every month, and I basically fulfill SEO services for them. But I think the weird way of me making money was flipping the script. I didn't go to law school, but what I do is I build websites as though I am a law firm.
Sure.
Right? And then once I get those rankings, for a long time I would rent those websites out as virtual assets to other lawyers in different markets. But just recently, there has been a rule change in Arizona where non-attorneys can own law firms. And so now I actually own law firms as a result of me really knowing SEO and can make websites rank.
Are you a venture partner in them, or you full out own them? How does that work?
So usually what I do is I find a partner that is an attorney in the state. And one of the sites that I own is called birthinjurylawyer.com.
Okay.
Recently, we just settled a $5 million case, of which we referred out to an attorney that actually took the case and was the trial attorney for it.
Yeah.
Couple years into litigation, and we got a pretty hefty referral check that me and my partner split.
Okay.
Right? I'm talking like hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? You know what I mean? Between the two of us from just referring out cases. And every month we're getting leads that are converting into these type of cases.
And I think that's a common thing you'll see across the people that we speak to today. Those that are great at SEO, they don't just do SEO for other people. Yeah. They'll do SEO on an asset or buy something. So yeah, thanks for your time, Jason.
Of course,
thank you.
Appreciate it.
We have got the Fat Joe with us. He's made the joke about 5 times that he's lost weight.
Lost some weight, on a diet.
And anyone from the UK, there's probably going to be comments about our accents in the comments.
Oh yeah.
But first of all, mate, would you mind introducing yourself?
Yeah, so my name's Joe, Fat Joe. I've lost some weight, as you can see, no longer fat, from fatjoe.com.
And what does fatjoe.com do?
So we're a SEO deliverables platform. So we offer deliverables like link building, content, digital PR, video for agencies and marketing teams.
And I'm asking everyone here today at Chiang Mai SEO, what is the craziest way that you've made money in SEO?
So not super crazy, just a little bit weird. When I first started in SEO, exact match domains were really a thing. So if you got the exact match domain, you could rank for pretty much anything.
You still can. It's still
effective. It still works, but I mean, back then I think it was even easier. And this don't work anymore, but you could actually get like a serial number of a TV. So you got a Samsung TV, which is like 800 quid or 1,000 quid. You got the exact match domain of that serial number. It would rank in a day or two. It'd rank really fast. People would actually type that in if there was inquiries. They'd just type in the serial number to compare the prices, get it cheaper online. And yeah, made a bit of money doing that. I think that's the weirdest way I made money. I've had about 20, 30 domains with like different serial numbers.
And what is the next phase for you in business? Because I know that Fat Joe's doing exceptionally well. We've just gone to a great talk with Jason Hennessey, who you will have seen earlier on this video. What is next for Fat Joe?
So that was a super inspiring talk from Jason Hennessey, and obviously we want to get to the 20 to the 30 mark, the 50 mark. I'd love to get to the 100,000. Yeah. I'd love to get to the point where we're a marketplace and we're selling as much deliverables as someone like Fiverr, for example. I think Fat Joe's got the brand, and I think we can do that.
Best of luck to you, mate. There's no one better to do it than someone local from where I'm from, so you'll do it, mate. Congrats.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Nice one. See you in a bit.